is transforming the way they do business is really commendable. So thank you, sir, for really pushing the industry, taking this initiative, and also to FICCI, thanks a lot for this. Really supporting us. This is not a one-timer. I already said this will go on. We want to build an India which can really, export, which can really export talent, innovation across. And so with this, we are confident that this program will spark new ideas, deepen the collaboration, and contribute meaningfully to India's aspiration of becoming a developed, innovation-led economy. On that note, thank you. Wishing all the best to this partnership. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your insightful address. I would now like to request Shri Sanjeev Singh, Joint Secretary, DPRIT, to kindly deliver the special address.
Thank you, ma'am. Good morning, everyone. Special thanks to Santosh sir, Jyoti ma'am, for inviting me here. आज शायद आप लोग में बहुत कम लोगों को पता होगा कि किसान दिवस है। अनफॉर्चुनेटली रील के जमाने में हम लोग न्यूज़पेपर देखते हैं, पर किसान एक खुद में हर किसान एक स्टार्टअप होता है। वो बेट करता है फ्यूचर पे, नई टेक्नोलॉजी लगाता है। और मैं ये भी कहना चाहूँगा कि जैसे किसान को अपने लहलहाते खेत पे, माता को अपने बच्चे पर, उसी तरह हम भारतीयों को अपने स्टार्टअप पे नाज होना चाहिए। और जैसा सर ने बताया, 2 साल पहले जब मैं DPIIT में मुझे स्टार्टअप का असाइनमेंट मिला था, तो मुझे ये बताया गया कि वी आर द 3rd largest startup ecosystem in the world. I said, so what? We are 2nd largest population and probably largest population, so it is a function of population. फिर हम लोगों ने ग्लोबल बेस्ट प्रैक्टिसेस की स्टडी की और उसमें पाया कि सबसे अच्छा जो बिग स्टार्टअप इकोसिस्टम यूएस में है। और यूएस का स्टार्टअप इकोसिस्टम अच्छा इसलिए है कि वहाँ कॉर्पोरेट स्टार्टअप में बहुत अच्छा संबंध, इनोवेशन वाज बीइंग लेड बाय कॉर्पोरेट हाउसेस और हैकाथन्स काफी होते हैं। बस उसी दिन से हम संतोष सर के पीछे पड़ गए कि मर्सिडीज बीइंग ए वेरी गुड कंपनी। इन फैक्ट आई विल शेयर विद यू सर, जो 3.8 स्टार की सबकी यहाँ अपनी अपनी कहानियाँ होंगी। मैंने बचपन में जब पहली बार देखा तो कोई कार नहीं थी, वो एक ट्रक था, वेरी रगेड ट्रक, ओल्ड आई थिंक 1960 की ट्रक होगी, नहीं चल रहा था। आई आस्क्ड माय फादर, तो ये सेड कि जो अभी टाटा की जो ट्रक देखते हो, किसी जमाने में मर्सिडीज की ट्रक थी, टाटा ने उसको लिया और मर्सिडीज से भारत बेंच की एक जर्नी रही। एंड मर्सिडीज अपने आप में, जैसा सर अभी बता रहे थे, ये खुद ही एक इनोवेशन का इससे अच्छा एग्जाम्पल बहुत कम देखने को मिलता है। जब 1886 में कार्ल बेंज ने वर्ल्ड का फर्स्ट पेट्रोल पावर्ड ऑटोमोबाइल बनाया था, तो दुनिया को पता ही नहीं थी कि ये है क्या। दिस वाज प्रोबब्ली द फर्स्ट इनोवेशन। एंड इनका जो फर्स्ट अर्ली, एंड जो मैं बता रहा हूँ ये गूगल रिसर्च है, बिकॉज आई वाज इंटरेस्टेड सो आई सर्च्ड एंड आई एम शेयरिंग विद यू, इट मे इंटरेस्ट यू आल्सो, कि वन ऑफ इट्स फर्स्ट कस्टमर वाज एमिल जेलिंग एंड ही वाज very involved in creating the Mercedes brand. In fact, name Mercedes is after his daughter. So your first customer, your first supporter, your first investor, your first mentor, your first networking event, your first incubator, and of course पहला प्यार बहुत ही crucial लाइफ आपके लाइफ में रोल प्ले करता है। एंड मर्सिडीज ने ऐसा किया है। एंड इनोवेशन हैज ऑलवेज बीन ए हॉलमार्क ऑफ मर्सिडीज। बहुत सी चीजें जो हम आज मान के चलते हैं कि रेगुलर फीचर है, जैसे इंट्रोडक्शन ऑफ क्रम्पल जोन्स, जो ABS एंटी ब्रेकिंग सिस्टम होता है, एंटी लॉक ब्रेकिंग सिस्टम होता है, ये एडवांस ADAS, ये सब दुनिया में सबसे पहले मर्सिडीज के द्वारा ही लाया गया। और ये इंडिया में भी दिस कंपनी हैज इवॉल्व फ्रॉम बीइंग ए लग्जरी इंपोर्टर टू local ecosystem builder under Santosh Sanjay sir. I keep following sir's social media post also, and very few person in industry has that much personal connect and following. And this has nothing to do with the brand itself, sir. Probably you are a brand itself. And under your leadership, local relevance, customer experience, digital first experiment, engagement, sustainability has been given lot of impetus. And I will also like to share with you, sir, that our startup Mahakumbh was done under Sumit's leadership, and it was a very successful event. That this program also will move in a very good direction. And as I stated earlier, for corporates also, why they cannot innovate alone? The most successful global corporates today accept that innovation does not sit only inside large organizations. Startup brings what corporates struggle to build internally, like speed and agility, willingness to experiment and fail fast, disruptive and out-of-box thinking. In fact, I will give you an example, sir. One of the famous multinational vehicle manufacturer hosted a hackathon on Startup India's website, and there they found a solution from a simple Indian startup regarding their windshield movement sound reduction. So this was very, nobody had expected that something which the one of the biggest vehicle manufacturer can't do through their own R&D could be done by an Indian startup, and now they will be replicating this to the entire world. So it is very important that this collaboration should be nurtured. In fact, we have already example of BMW startup garage, Siemens Next 47, and Unilever, Airbus, all have their very good startup incubation program, and I am sure that Bharat innovation being done today by FICCI and Mercedes will create a brand which will be known globally for its help to startup all across the country. And in fact, Indian startup ecosystem is at the point of inflection. We are world's, as stated, third largest startup ecosystem. We have startups in every state. Many women founders are more than 50% startups have one woman as a founder. And this is the time when corporate houses should come forward and make it a national goal that whatever possible thing can be done by each company. The growth of Indian startups directly aligns with the vision of Viksit Bharat, innovation-led, inclusive and globally competitive. The next decade will definitely belong to corporates that embrace external innovation, startups that build for scale, quality and global markets, and ecosystems that rewards collaboration over isolation. And innovation is no longer optional. It is India's growth engine. And इसके साथ ही मैं अपने वाणी को विराम देना चाहूँगा, पर मैं एक रिक्वेस्ट यहाँ मौजूद सभी लोगों से करना चाहूँगा कि अपने को स्टार्टअप इकोसिस्टम से जिस प्रकार भी हो जोड़ने का प्रयास करें। जरूरी नहीं है कि हर कोई फिनेंशियली हेल्प कर सकता है। हमारे पास मार्क के नाम से एक मेंटोर प्लेटफॉर्म है। इफ यू कैन हेल्प वन स्टार्टअप, आप जैसे अपने परिवार में अपने भाई के हो बच्चों को मदद करते हैं, उसी तरह स्टार्टअप नीड they have taken a very difficult decision. The easy way is to get a job, but to become a startup is very difficult decision, and as a society we should try to help them as much as possible. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank you, sir, for your thoughtful address. I would now request Mr. Sumit Gupta, Deputy Secretary General, FICCI, to kindly present the concluding remarks.
Good afternoon, everybody. Well, it's indeed my pleasure to propose vote of thanks for today's program. Let me begin by expressing my sincere appreciation for Shri Sanjeev Singh Ji, Joint Secretary DPIT, who has always been encouraging. Sir, your vision and commitment to strengthen India's innovation and entrepreneurship ecosystem is greatly inspiring, and your presence has added immense value to all of us, and particularly to the startups who are present here. And our compliments to Mr. Santosh Iyer, Managing Director and CEO of Mercedes-Benz India, for your leadership, sir, for your vision and commitment for driving this initiative through the company's CSR mission. And we sincerely thank you for your faith and trust in FICCI, and for kindly partnering with us to create this platform that will identify and support the next generation of innovators. I would also like to thank all startups, innovators and entrepreneurs who are present here today. I want to emphasize that the application process is already on. We encourage you to kindly participate, apply as much categories as you can. And though we have kept the last date as 31st December, but after our internal discussion, I'm happy to share that the last date we have extended to 15th of January. So you have good amount of window with you. Please do apply and take advantage of this particular opportunity. I also would like to share that as a precursor of this launch program, we have already initiated the process of encouraging startups and incubators to participate in this program. We have reached out to many incubators and a lot of universities and startups, and I'm happy to share that we have already received 125 applications as on date. So that gives us an encouragement that we'll try to cross the number of 500. That's the target I've given to the team. I also request our friends from media to amplify this message so that it reaches everybody, particularly in the tier 2 and tier 3 cities, which are the emerging regions, so that they can also participate and explore the opportunities here. Finally, I would like to thank attendees who have taken time this morning, and your kind presence reflects a shared belief in the power of innovation to drive India's growth. We look forward to working closely with all the stakeholders as we take this program forward. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. I now request Mr. Sumit Gupta, DSG FICCI, to kindly present mementos to Shri Sanjeev Singh, Joint Secretary DPIT. To Mr. Santosh Iyer. Requesting everyone for a group photograph. Thank you everyone for joining. We kindly request you to join us for the lunch in Council Room.